Beastmode B in the building. I'm rocking with Chicago 77.3. Turn up, baby.
Live. This is WBBC Chicago. Yeah. 77.3. Your hottest digital station.
Now in digital HD sound.
Yeah, man. What's going on, people? It's the one and only DJ Malone. How you guys doing? Chicago 77.3, the best place to be at on any day, really. How you guys doing? I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and I hope you are too. Once again, it's raining outside, and then it was sunny outside. This not too long ago. So go figure that out. People, I want to tell you, we got a superstar into the making, into the building. I want you guys to really support him, get behind him and everything else like that. So this guy right here, man, I've been knowing the cat for about, how long we been knowing? About 2 years?
About 2 years, yeah.
Yeah. Dude been on the rise, been on the move, and he just keeps on going. He said, I'm not going to stop. He told me, he said, Malone, I got to keep going. I got to go. I got to make it. With all that being said, man, you guys want to get in tune with him, man? Entrepreneur, artist. Hey, he's really good at making T-shirts and apparel. So artists and just anybody in general might want to tap in. Let's go ahead and bring man Beastmode B. What's going on?
What's up, man? What's up? It's a pleasure to be here with you tonight, Malone.
Hey, man, I appreciate you. How you feeling, Joe?
I'm feeling pretty good. You know, like you said, been supposed to come up here, but with the work schedule, because of course got the 9 to 5 during the day.
Yeah.
Hard to come in the daytime, but we figured out like on a Sunday evening we could get together, so we here making it happen.
Hey, man. Hey, you know what it is, man. I really do appreciate you even stopping by and talking with me, man. I really do. Mm-hmm. Let's go into a time machine. How did this all start for you?
What'd you say?
How did this start for you? How did you start getting into music?
Well, I can say honestly, it just happened. You know what I mean? Like, of course, you grew up in a choir church or something like that, was singing, but never got your solo spot or whatever. But it just like regular stuff. That just was the way I naturally expressed myself. Or probably listening to Drew Hill and them back in the day. Yeah. Stuff like that made me feel like I could sing or whatever. So I initially started off singing. Okay. Me and my homies had a little group called Irresistible, did a couple of talent shows, but it didn't come together. We was kids. We didn't know what we were doing to really get what we wanted, but we did it for fun.
There was no direction. It was just like, something to do.
But over time, I would still naturally come up with good hooks or songs or something like that. And everybody who I know rap, like, man, you should rap, you should do this. So I'm like, it's a hype dream. Okay. But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna still throw my egg in a basket and see what's popping, because I got bars and I'm keeping it real with you. And so I just started, I started really rapping because I felt like singing, you got to be perfect. You got to dance on stage and all that. Rap, you just come out raw. Yeah. But so it is at the same time. This one never left, so I do both. Okay. Yeah. I now, where are you from originally? New Orleans. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I can hear it. I can definitely hear it, man. Downtown area,
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So what made you come here?
Hurricane Katrina, technically.
Okay.
Yeah. When all that happened, I was reluctant to come here at first. Yeah. Just being rebellious, young at it. But then, I moved around and came here and saw a lot of opportunity here in Houston, and then I just settled down.
Hey, I ain't mad at that, though, man. Mm-hmm. I think anybody, when we talk about Katrina and stuff, I think anybody that has went through that, everybody that I talk to that are like from New Orleans, from Louisiana, like they I think they're better off when how they are now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. In the long run, yeah. Because like I said, everything is times. Everything bigger in Texas. Yeah. It's simple to say it like that. You got everything. Ain't nothing on the north side, that ain't on the south side. So if you apply yourself, you can get it. And just with it being so wide, and even the oil and gas industry, the energy and everything is booming out here. So if you want something, you can get it. There's more opportunities. So.
It definitely is, man. When I first met you, man, you were doing performances and stuff. Mm-hmm. And the way you performing, your stage presence is incredible, man. Like your confidence level is on point. How do you gain that confidence?
Keep it real in your music. I say this, if you write it or rap, if you freestyle, whatever, if you write it how you felt it, right? Yeah. And then when you go record it, you record it how you wrote it. Yeah. And then you deliver it how you recorded it. The energy is already on the track, so I got all this energy on the track when I recorded it. Yeah. And I'm not gonna put it out on stage.
Yeah, yeah.
And energy remakes itself. You trying to save energy for the next moment. The more energy you burn, the more energy you create.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So go ahead and put that energy out. This might be your last time getting to perform. Things happen. So have fun while you're doing it. And like you said, if you believe in yourself and you believe in what you're saying, it just come out like that.
Yeah. I you know what though? I think you take your craft seriously. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying that to knock any other artists out there who don't, but when you come, it's for a reason.
Yeah, and another part of it is like, I can't say I don't practice. I don't set time to say, all right, from 6:30 to 7 I'm practicing. No, I'm practicing whatever. I might be just chilling. And when I'm in the shower, I'm rapping my rap.
Yeah,
I'm not going to the studio until I know my rap without a paper. If I go with a pen and pad, like we on site, we make something different. But I guarantee if you do that, then you go back 2 weeks later, you're like, I could have delivered that better.
Yeah.
In the way I deliver with tongue twisters and you got your double entendres, I want to make sure you catch that punch. So I'm going to practice the way I say it. You know, and then you got a performance song, you got to breathe in between there. So just practice doing it, you know, and it's natural after a while.
That's real though, because that practice always going to make perfect.
Right.
And it's so like when you practice, it's almost like a routine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So your muscle memory comes in and it just comes natural and stuff.
Yeah,
man.
that's how it is.
So that definitely, man. So now we got a few joints that we're gonna play, man, and I really like everything. Now, I don't know if we're gonna do these bitches, but every time that you play it, I love the joint, man. I love that joint.
That was one of the ones that like I didn't know it was gonna be like that. You know, like I just was having my fun with it, keeping it real, telling stories. But the way the crowd gravitated to it, and then you walk through the crowd, you come back in the next stage with these bitch. They remember that, so it go hard. So you keep doing it. And it's a feel good song. And it's not for the people who never heard it. It's not a degrading song. It's just like these bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like in a good way. DEEZ.
But I think too is people know what it is, man.
Right,
it's a fun song.
Right, period. Yeah.
And I think a lot of times people get mad about it. Oh well, man, it's a fun song. You know what I'm saying? And it's catchy. It'll make people think.
It's catchy, it's fun. You know, you can entertain because you can come hard all the time, but that's cool too. But that's not my style. I just like to have fun and then hit them a relatable thing. Like I said, you know, I got a little chocolate hoe. When that cream pie heard be looking like Oreos.
Yeah.
Next time you eat Oreos, you might think about that bar. So I'm trying to drop the little nuggets here and there and lock you in. Right. That's what it do.
Your wordplay is crazy, though, man. We're going to talk about that in a minute, but let's go ahead and get into Overdose. Let's talk about Overdose real quick.
All right.
How did it come about?
So Overdose, that's a song straight about emotion. And for real, it's like, it's kind of like my fantasy chick, how I want to feel about, you know, how you should feel about that one.
Okay.
Here or there, you might think, you know, for over the years looking for love here, there, everybody wanted love. So Overdose is that's what the song about. I tend to overdose on your love. You know what I'm saying? I can never get enough. It was one situation, had a situation probably with an ex, and it was, you know, it was a tight situation, but then that time she hit you up, it's like, you still about to go run. Yeah. That was that one.
Yeah.
You about to overdose on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I get that. Just somebody who, she's the perfect person. You can't get enough of each other. We wake up, we like to see each other's face. We come home, we talk on lunch break. That's the one drug you can't overdose on.
Yeah.
Love.
Yeah. That's real.
You could get enough of it, but you ain't gonna never really die off it. What you might fall asleep, what you might fall deep in love. So it's safe to overdose off of love is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But the comparison of how deep that love is why I put the title Overdose.
I get that.
Yeah.
That's real. That's real, man. That's a real statement, man. Let's go ahead and get into it right here. You want to introduce it real quick?
Yeah, Beastmode B coming through. I know y'all used to me talking reckless, these bitches and so, but Overdose, on some real, you know, from the heart type, live through life, this how it be. Check me out.
Hey, man, Chicago 77.3. We're going to come right back, man. Stay in tune. And never get enough. Yeah, man. Overdose right here, man. Chicago 77.3, man. Beastmode Beach. Hey, man, that was different for you.
You know what I'm saying? Still hitting them with the bar, still keeping it, you know what I'm saying? It's in me, so that's why I started at. So I can't not do that.
Yeah.
And honestly, like I'm you know, I rap and that's cool, but then when you rap, am I cussing too much? What am I really promoting? Like, if I really just go back, I told you I start rapping because it's easy. I'm still telling my story, you know what I'm saying, keeping it real, what I've been through, but this is also me keeping it real and what I've been through. And sometimes it's hard for people to believe, he rapping about that and he singing about that. Yeah, because I was searching for that, what I'm singing about, then it ain't happen, so I got mad and I started rapping about
Yeah,
some stuff. You feel me? But at the end of the day, but I promote love over anything. So that's like.
But I think though too. This is what I will say is that it's real though. When people go through certain emotions and stuff like that, and people go through like that Overdose record, you're telling people, hey yo man, like I fucks with Shorty, I do, but I can't. I notice myself slipping too much off into it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's been in a situation where it's like you're feeling like, hey yo man, I'm losing myself, but I can't get enough of it. Right, so then it becomes like that, like you said, it's a drug. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like we all know cigarettes is bad for you, but we still smoke it.
Right.
So I get that, man.
I like to highlight a certain fact. Like a lot of people, talk about nothing wrong with it. Addiction to this, addiction to that. But everybody got that one thing in common is love. You know what I'm saying? That they want, and that's thing that can be addicting. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? People have PTSD from love, so like just to be able to shed light on that is like that's a subject I like to bring to light sometimes because it's overlooked a whole lot. Yeah.
I get that. That's real, man. Let me ask you this on the dating tip: how do you are you in a relationship right now? What's your situationship right now, man?
No, I'm just single right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you balance your personal life with your business life?
That's the one that I feel like I got to find somebody who bout that business life. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, like first when I started my business, 2018, boom. Yeah. I was doing some shit. I was dating before that. Yeah. So I started my business, boom. I started getting orders, and I got my 9 to 5, sometimes 12-hour shift. Right. So I ain't really got time for the dating. Yeah. And I really like that's good. I got the equipment in my house. Don't know who to trust. You feel me? Yeah. So boom. But after a while, you realize I'm just working. You got a little bread, now I can't enjoy it. I feel like Charlie Wilson. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? I get that. Yeah. Got the bread and nobody, kick it with. Yeah. So you kind of, and not just that, like just work-life balance. Yeah. Work-life balance. So you're trying to tone it down, this and that, but that's the little overdose chick. Yeah. She was one of the ones when it was cool. She was trying to make shirts with me, getting orders. So I'm like, everything seemed perfect. You feel me? Yeah. So it was good. But that's what I'm looking for. We're not looking for, I'm chilling, but the right person. Yeah. She gonna have to have drive. And like just like I make apparel, she might make cupcakes. I might have to get in the kitchen with her sometimes when she got orders. You heard me?
She has to have that same energy as a hustle mentality. Because, right. And I'm not knocking it. You have a 9 to 5, hey, go for it. But be the best at it though. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't be with a person that is content with just, oh, we're going to be late on the rent. I can't be with a person like that. Yes, situations will happen. Don't get me wrong. But what are we going to do when that stuff happens? You get what I'm saying? Right. How are we going to move forward and get this going? Because we're trying to prosper and make this into a whole situation.
Right. Somebody who understands that maybe like, all right, you're an entrepreneur, I'm an entrepreneur. I sell shirts, you sell cupcakes. So us setting up as a vendor at this event, that's a date for us. Yeah. Now after that, we can go do what we want, but that's a date. You hear me? Like we still get to know each other. I ain't gotta. Yeah. I'm putting you on the money. Even if we don't work out, you still know about these new vendor spots. Yeah. So let's do that first before we go sit down and be formal and blow money. You hear me?
Yeah. Because whether people want to believe that or not, you're advancing her life. Not saying, oh yeah, you're that guy. Right. But what I'm saying is that you're putting in places that she wouldn't have not been in if she had never met you. And I think people have to realize about that sometimes. Would you be in that position if you had never met that person?
Right, and it go vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Especially in a social situation. You know what I mean? Yeah, introduce your product to a whole other people. We still vibing, getting to know each other. Then I get to see so much more of you. Right. Not just the persona you put on to show me. I get to see you, how you interact with some of your friends, maybe how you interact with strangers. You know, I get to see more of you than just a formal. Yeah, me and you at this restaurant talking. You can hold a facade like that. Yeah, but when you in action. Real life, it's hard to play a role. You're gonna end up your real self gonna show.
Yeah. That's what I want to see. That's real though, because now I'm seeing you in different aspects. Right. I'm seeing you how you not just handle money, but handle people and handle business and how you go about certain things and everything. Because I can right now, my this is I'm single right now myself, but my BM has never seen. I mean, she's seen me DJ. But she has never seen me in an aspect of, oh, well, he's the boss, he's the CEO, he's the guy, and it's completely different from the person who you have at home. Right. So I think a lot of times people, not saying we put on different facades, but we have different faces for different elements that we're in.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I get what you're saying. Okay, that's what's up, man. Let me ask you this. If you could perform with anybody, who would it be and why?
With anybody. That's a big one right there. Who would it be and why? Off the top of my head, it's crazy. I'm going to say T-Pain.
Okay.
I'm going to say T-Pain because it's going to be fun. He got a lot of similarities. He dope with the music. He got bars. He rap and he sing. I rap and I sing. I'm going to learn some stuff from that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just that feature. T-Pain feature and showing that I'm on that level too. Like, you ain't about to smash me on this track.
Yeah.
But not, it's always competitive. But like I could, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like the dude who he is and stuff like that. What happened? It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? He was too cold. Yeah. He was a threat, you hear me? But that's who I rock with. I feel like that'd be a fun show and you could grow from that.
Okay. I like that. That's dope, man. That's dope. Now, I want to do a double back on this one. Let's do a double back. I want to play 2 songs of yours, and I think these 2 songs, I think I'm going to like them. I know I am. I want to play The Watering and Nebula. Nebula. Okay, excuse me. So I'm going to play them back to back.
Okay.
Let's go and talk about Watering first. How did that come about?
That song, that was some real sitting back thinking that, sometimes you can't tend to love right until you're using hindsight. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's just what it was. And like, even if that one, basically, everybody say they're searching for their soulmate. And sometimes you might be naive and say, I never found him yet. Maybe you did and you messed it up or something. You don't know.
Right.
But as far as Watering, as the reason I named it that, and what it's about is a situation where that one person who, when you pour into them, everything works out great. When they pour into you, it works out great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I like that you could water other situations, but that flower still don't.
Yeah, I get that.
Don't bloom just as like over here. Like I got a line in water when I said, with you is like I'm using Miracle Grow.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I try to water other plants, other chicks. I try to have other chicks. It don't work out, but with you, the simplest thing is so beautiful.
Yeah.
So that's what watering is about. That's one of them other ones that you can say is different, but that's part of my soul. I got a little piece I think I'm going to put together called Touch of Soul.
Okay.
Like, so I'm giving you a touch of soul, but it should also touch a soul.
Yeah.
So that's the name of that one. And then Nebula, that's the song about of course, Nebula, that's with the galaxy, with the stars.
Yeah.
So like a nebulizing sexual experience where like you and that person feel like y'all up there. It's just that good. I can take you to Nebula. You never want to go back home. My sex isn't regular. It's galactical, interstellar, Just talking my shit. It's really like a warning song. Like, if you want to go there, look, I'm about to fuck your life up with this dick.
Hey,
but I said it in the smoothest way. So that's what Nebula really about.
Hey, he said, I got a warning label that comes with the shit, lady.
You feel me? Look, I'm keeping it real with you because it ain't just physical, it's mental, it's everything, and I'm into all that. So if you want to take it there, let's take it there.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. First, if you're listening, man, I'm gonna play Watering first, and then one more time with the name
Nebula.
Nebula. So Watering first, and then Nebula. We're gonna come right back, people. Don't want to miss anything, man. Beastmode B Chicago 77.3. Let's go. I can take it to Nebula. Hey, Chicago 77.3, man. Beastmode B right here, man. He said he could take it to Nebula, man. He said he come with a warning label, so make sure you ladies watch out, man. Watch out. So, once again, those 2 songs,
right,
yeah, different. Well, at least from me hearing, because I'm just so used to hearing what you got for the club stuff, but it's cool, man. I like that. I like that, man. So, are these songs going to be off an album or EP or just the singles right now?
Right now, I dropped Nebula as a single. It's out right now. I dropped it about 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I probably put like an EP together just because scrambling, single here, single there. I'm going to just drop the EP so when you hear it,
Yeah.
Boom. And then if you like sometimes you still promote them singular.
Yeah.
You can still promote them as singles or whatever because Nebula might catch it, but when you click it, you get the whole EP.
Yeah.
So I think that effect is better. I got enough people know me good enough to listen to the whole EP from your album.
Yeah.
I think so. My whole thing was, do I mix these songs with my rap songs and drop one album?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or do I do, like you said, Touch of Soul? Oh Lord.
Yeah.
And the rap. I think I'm gonna separate them.
Okay.
Like that. Yeah.
I'm interested to see how you put it all together, man, because you're really dope. You do a lot of different things. I want to go into the apparel real quick if I can. Mm-hmm. Talk to me about that. How did you get into the making clothes, hoodies? The hat that I wear, the Chicago 77.3 T-shirt you guys see me wear. This is the guy that does them, man. So how did you get off into that?
Well, growing up and not having all the time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Life ain't never been easy. So it's like I couldn't ask my mama to buy me this brand, buy me that brand. Yeah. And I really never was chasing brands, but it's the popular thing to have. So then as I got older and started getting my money, you know what I'm saying? It's like I noticed I'm buying this brand shirt, that brand shirt. Hold on. So I came up with me one little design, you hear me?
Yeah, right.
So when I came up with my design, my first design was I'll Be Fly. And I went to go see how much would it cost for me to get them printed up.
Right,
and I'm like, give me like 25 shirts, because a couple of people saw the design and said they'll buy it.
Yeah.
So at the time, like I said, I wouldn't even think about entrepreneurship. I was just thinking I came up with a design, people say they'll buy it, so that's what made me want to jump off with it.
Right.
But the price I had to pay to get the shirts and then the profit I was going to make, I felt like there was too much hustle involved for that profit. So I slept on it for a minute. Then after a while, the vision just kept coming back to me like those shirts. Every time somebody see it or I talk about it, it works.
Yeah.
So it's like I just started looking up ways, how can I make this shirt myself?
Right.
Instead of paying somebody else to produce it, maybe I just buy the equipment that I need to do it. So I started my spare time. Somehow I got addicted to it. I'm just YouTubing this, how to do that. Right. I studied every machine that was out there, every method. Do I want to start doing this way, that way, that way? So after a while, I saved up my coins and I just jumped off the porch and bought some stuff and made a couple things that I thought was dope. And I asked a couple of coworkers, "Hey, what you into?" Yeah. We got people birthdays and cause they the Zodiac, different little stuff. And I just came to work and I made you a shirt. And they're like, "You ain't made that." I'm like, "Yeah." So then most of them liked it so much they wanted to tip me.
Yeah.
And then everybody just thought, "Hey man, make me one that say this, make me one that say that."
Yeah.
And I just ran with it.
And see what I liked is what you said was you put out little samples of your work before, and you wasn't even. I don't even think you were expecting to get paid right away.
I wasn't even thinking entrepreneurship. I was thinking, even if I go to Burlington every Friday and buy a shirt for $15, just to make me feel good on a Friday. I ain't even going up at the club, but it's just something on a Friday. You get off, you can get your little daiquiri. I'm gonna give me a fresh shirt. I'm feeling crispy.
Yeah.
I could make my own shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can make my own shirt because I'm not willing to really go buy the Gucci stuff. Yeah. So I rather buy my own, make my own ideas, and that make me feel like I'm wearing Gucci.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Real talk. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
I get that.
I just did it like that, and the people gravitated. So I started serving the community what they want.
Very smart though, because a lot of times I always preach on. This one. I always preach on ownership.
Right.
And the reason why I preach that so much is because we go in on the fact of that it's supposed to. Here's the thing. Here's what I will say. The ownership part is you want to go and pay like Gucci all this money, but they don't care who you are. You know what I'm saying? They don't care that that you just bought their $500 T-shirt. They don't care about that. Mm-hmm. When you buy your own, it's your own. You know what I'm saying? And it just I don't know. I'd rather support somebody else or myself versus to a $1 trillion company that doesn't even know who the hell I am.
Right, I feel you. It go both ways because sometimes when you get your paper up, you can do both. Yeah, you know what I mean. But don't be just caught up in that. If you true to yourself and know who you are, you could come out with no labels and still be crispy and still turn heads. Yeah. So it's all about the person in the clothes, not the clothes on the person. But at the end of the day, we still get choices. And I'm just happy that people gravitated to what I thought was dope. You know what I mean? So now I'm just trying to get to the point of all right, make that investment to have bulk apparel. They done showed me what they fucking with and what they not. Yeah. So I know what they rocking with, what's gonna sell out. Get a box and jump in these streets.
Hey, now people want to get something from you, man. what is the best way? How can they go about doing that?
Well, my Instagram page is B-R Customs _ Apparel. Okay. So you just hit me up on there and send me a message. Tell me what you're interested in. Yeah. And we're going to talk just like that. You know what I mean? If you're on my rap page, on this page right here, one Beastmode B, hit me up.
Well, straight up. And his prices are very reasonable, man. He will work with you, man. I got a couple orders from him, and he's always been solid. Material's really good. I'll say that. Yeah. The materials. When you go in looking for that, how do you go about finding the material as far as like cloth or whatever? How do you go about finding that?
Well, just some stuff you see online, but you got to take chances. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Taking chances. Going in this store, what you got, feeling it, And it took some time. I started doing it in 2018. Of course, in 2018, I wanted with the cheapest shirt, $2. Boom. Yeah. I want the cheapest shirt I could get. Yeah. But a customer comes, some customers want the cheapest thing they could get. But what I learned, this is all personal. It might be selfish, but it's like, I learned my favorite shirt sometimes. It might be because Tupac on it, or it might be because that shirt feels so comfortable on my skin. But 9 out of 10 times is how it feel on your skin that can make you want to wear that shirt all the time. You might wear this one shirt every once a week. Yeah. Even if you're lounging in your house. Know why? Because that shirt feel good. Yeah. So if you get customers something that's gonna make them that's gonna feel good, you know what I'm saying? That's it. So my price is like, hey, I could put this on a $2 shirt, and my design cost my material and labor costs $10. Yeah. My material labor costs $10. So you want a $2 shirt, $10, that's $12 product. Or you want something that's better. Yeah. Now you gonna get a shirt that costs $10 with the same. Yeah. Boom. Because you're going to pay for what you want. Yeah. And I read my customers. I know you're a cheap person. I'm going to sell you a cheap shirt. Yeah. If you a man of quality, then I'm going to give you both options. And, you choose. But you're going to get what you pay for at the end of the day.
Hey, he said the realest thing right there, people. You're going to get what you pay for. And I think a lot of people have to think about that, too, is $10 for a shirt is not bad at all. Right. Compared to these other designers. I'm not knocking design. You get it how you live. I understand. Trust me. You got to make money. But I think you're in a very good space where I think you're coming where you're not beating people over the head.
Yeah, I'm not beating nobody across the head. That's why I ain't really got time for people trying to haggle me or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they dope sell itself, and that's what it do. I just been lazy. You know what I mean? I pop out with a trunk full of this. It goes. I'm not still sitting on them. Every batch of certain designs I done ran, it done went. And that's strangers in the street jumping up at gas stations, pulling up at the rap shows. Yeah. People gravitate to what they see, and that's why I want to sell it. I'd rather sell you something quality because somebody else is going to see that. Yeah, right. And I'm saying that's my brand. So if I sell something cheap, it's going to rip apart. You're not going to come back. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't afford it, this is not the brand for you because I know in my heart I'm not stinging you across the head. Yeah. I'm a business. I got to make a profit.
Yeah. Hey, but that's real though. That's with any business. And I'm not knocking anybody who doesn't like. At one point, eventually, we're going to have to come into the green. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to make a profit because otherwise, what the hell are we doing this stuff for? You know what I'm saying? So people have to understand that, hey, yo, man, if you want to support me, just, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, man, come spend a little money or whatever. I'll make sure that you good. Mm-hmm. And cold part about it, they're never going to challenge. I just don't like when people challenge me. Like if let's say I DJ and I quote you a price for DJing, you want to quote me a price, but you're not going to quote the other guy. Right. You're never going to question him or his abilities or whatever. So my whole thing is that if you see a person that's on the move, on the rise, we always talking about, no business is messing with me. Shit, maybe 5-10 years down the line, you might have your own store. And you're going to remember those people that really put you on and really helped you out the way. You know what I'm saying? Right, exactly. So keep doing your thing, man. Keep doing your thing. So make sure you guys support him, man. Just support him. Now, what's next for Beastmode B, man? What's next for you?
Like I said, I'm just following my heart on this one. You know what I mean? Like that's what I always did with the music, depending on what mode I was in. You know what I'm saying? Rapping about that, singing about that. But like I said, I'm in a real peaceful state. You know what I mean? I'm good. I ain't got nothing really to showcase. I done dropped enough bars to have bars. You know what I mean? But I'm probably gonna just gravitate to more soulful, more meaningful music my kids and my grandma will want to listen to, versus just the people in the hood within my age group or whatever that might won't listen to it. Know what I mean? Nah, I got a whole lot of stuff that's for everybody. So I might, like I said, I rap because it's easy, but I'm gonna just do it come to me. But I think that's was where I'm hitting, like something like the watering type songs, overdose type songs. You know what I mean? That's where I started doing it. You know what I mean? And I'm just getting back to my origination, what made me want to do music from the first place.
I think it's a beautiful place that you're at a place now where I think you're happy and you're comfortable. You know, I'm cool where I'm at right now, man, and that's a very cool place to be, man.
Right.
That's a good place to be, man. You're gonna make the music and you're gonna do things that you want to do versus I have to do. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. So now. We're gonna play that last one because that's a banger. That's a banger right there.
I'm that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I say the one of the best for last. Let me ask you this: if you could perform anywhere, where would it be at and why?
Perform? I'm gonna just say New York off the dump because it's a lot of people at one time. It's easy for my depiction of New York is like dense. So wherever you perform at, it's easy to get packed. You could be in a small spot. If you outside, the streets gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to be on the playground in junior high just playing around, and we like, me and 3 guys beating on the table, spitting, and we look up and there's like 40 people around us. So I know if I could go to New York and do that, I got a better chance of doing that where it's supposed to be hardcore rapping. But they put respect on bars.
Yeah.
And I got bars, you know what I'm saying? So
I get that.
I perform in New York just to really like hit that hip hop. That's what hip hop started type of deal.
Yeah.
Hit that staple and then like feel like it's dense so I can get a lot of people at one time. That's a big place to blow up.
Hey, I like that, man. That's real. That's real thing. Hey, I'm telling you, man, dude's smart than a motherfucker. I'm trying to tell you guys, man. Now, let me ask you this. Is you in about 3 years, where do you see yourself?
3 years, so I see myself. In all honesty, just running business. You know what I'm saying? Like even with what I do on the outside of this, I do scheduling and planning. So it's really like putting everything together to make it work with my creativity. But between the clothes, the music, like there's a lot of money in music. I got to learn how to get all the money out of it. That's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, I'm elevating myself in my career to have more money to pad my pockets, you heard me? To be able to sell my merch, to fund this music thing, you know what I'm saying? But in 3 years, I just see myself really getting paid what I'm worth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still, like I said, I do it from the heart. It make me feel good, but I see myself getting the money out of it. I see myself squeezing the juice out of the lemon and add sugar to it.
Hey,
that's where I see myself at. You know, I don't know what that's going to take. That's the best answer I can get. But I see myself sipping lemonade in 3 years.
You're very smart, man. I think you are going to... I think you're going to succeed. A lot of artists I talk to, they only see themselves in a box right then and there. I think you look at things from a broader standpoint. Well, how can I maximize my opportunity for being here? Like the search thing, how can I maximize this? With the music thing, how can I get the best out of what I'm doing right now? And I think a lot of people, if people thought about that, it would be a more better place. So kudos to you for that.
Right. I'm just, like I said, I know because I've been playing around with it, but I just realized I do planning and scheduling for businesses. Do it for myself. Do it for myself so I can really go somewhere with it because, like I said, it's been proven I got, songs that people like. That's a blessing to be able to just be yourself and people gravitate to it. So I'm going to keep being myself and be a better version of myself, work on that, you know what I mean? So once you realize you are influencing people, now you want to influence them in a positive way on purpose. So that's the mission.
Man, give me a round of applause. Yeah, man. Beastmode Beats, man. Beastmode. I always ask artists, man, what are 2 things that you're grateful for?
Grateful for? My ability to solve problems quickly. Yeah, my ability. I'm pretty sure on my feet was just solving problems or something happened. You know what I mean? I don't even understand how I understand it sometimes. Almost come down to discernment. And I would say my second thing is being able to discern things in life. Having to get the discernment. I'm grateful for that because Without that, I don't know, you get lost in the sauce. But that by itself, it take you places and you're not scared to go to them places because you know what's up.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. That's beautiful. Now, one of my favorite parts. You get to do a drop for me, man.
All right.
You're going to look into this camera, and you're going to say, you can say anything. You can say your name, and I'm rocking with Chicago 77.3.
Beastmode B in the building. I'm rocking with Chicago 77.3. Turn up, baby.
Okay. So, now, the grand finale, people. Everything else, man. We're going to talk about I'm that and
nigga.
What. Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good because we can cuss on here too. Okay. But we got white people too, and I want them to feel, oh my God, I can't say that.
Right, true.
That was funny though at the showcase.
I learned myself. Look, I thought, because I'm always being like, I'm a thinker, but sometimes you overthink. You know what?
Yeah.
Maybe I could use this song and say, I'm going to give them the G-Pads one time.
Yeah.
To bring everybody together. The black community say, we're not doing that. I'm not big enough to do that. I'm not trying to buck the system. You hear me?
Yeah.
Spin this joint, though, is empowering.
Yeah, man. When making this song, how did it come about?
Honestly, I started writing this song. I just really freestyling most of the time, but I just started hitting up with the first verse. It just started coming to me, and I was a cappella, like, they shooting, they miss. I shoot it, they miss. Whisper sweet nothing's in her head and give her a dick till she pissed.
Yeah.
Like, on something like, yeah, niggas want, because at first, they kind of want to, niggas think, oh, because you see me come with I might just pull up on a jet ski. Yeah. I rap about that. I rap about, you think he can't come hard?
Yeah.
You think I don't got hard bars? Let me show you dudes, man. Like, I'm really that guy. But it's like, I came up with the bars first to the whole verse, then I found the beat, and then, like, later on, like, some type of way, I was just feeling it, and the hook came to me, and I'm like, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it right there. And then I was like, on the performance, I was like, I'm that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Get the people involved. So it was like a good strategic thing to do, too, to get crowd involvement when you're performing.
Real, man. I like that, man. People, man, make sure you guys support. Where do people can find you? Everything. Where can people find you?
Everything. I'm on Beastmode B. That's on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. B-R Custom _Apparel. That's who I am. Like I said, BEASTMODE B. If you're on Apple or anything, just put in Beastmode B.
Right.
Beastmode, one word, space, B. And I come up. I'm on Apple Music. I'm on Spotify. I'm on all that. Go check me out.
Hey, man, make sure you check them out. We're going to go ahead and end the interview, and we're going to run and play the joint while we end it. But, Beastmode, I do appreciate you coming through,
I appreciate the opportunity to come up here with you, man. It was a pleasure.
We finally got it.
Enjoy myself.
We finally got it, Joe. We finally got it. But he's here. He's going to be in rotation on Chicago 77.3. You want to go introduce it before we end it?
Yeah, it's Beastmode B. I'm at Chicago 77.3 with DJ Malone. We playing my new hit on YouTube only right now. I'm that.
And what?
You heard me? Yeah.
Hey, man, make sure you guys stay in tune, man. Hey, we appreciate everybody, man. Chicago 77.3, man. Stay in tune. We out. One.
We lit live. This is WBBC Chicago 77.3, your hottest digital station.
Now, on Digital HD Sound.